Potatoes are thinly sliced and then marinated with spices. They are then simply deep fried in hot oil with some curry leaves. This recipe on Cravings Food Adventures came quite by accident but has become a strong favorite in this household. Today we're going to be making chili, chaat and curry leaf potato chips. These chips are thin and crispy and they're flavored with spices and they're absolutely delicious. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. To cut these potatoes very fine, I'm using my handy dandy spiralizer, but you could also use a mandolin. This basic spiralizer comes with a thick and a thin spiral blade, but today I'm using the standard slicer blade. The spiralizer is fairly inexpensive and I will leave a link to my Amazon shop in the description should you wish to purchase it. I have 1 pound here of potatoes. This is roughly about 500 grams and I'm going to leave the skin on for that rustic look. It also saves me the trouble of peeling the potatoes. Now normally if you start to spiralize the potato, it will do exactly what it's meant to do. That is spiralize, and it will be a nice long flat ribbon. The end of the potatoes look like mushrooms. Now take a look at this spiral. While it looks so pretty, when you fry it, it will stick together in the hot oil and it won't crisp up properly. This would be great though if you wanted to bake it. To get slices without the long spiral, I'm going to cut the potato halfway through. Make sure to only cut it halfway through. Now run it through the blade again. You will now see that you're getting individual slices and these will crisp up really well in the hot oil. Now I'm just going to slice the rest of these. You will notice that there's a lot of liquid that comes out of the potatoes. I'm just going to dab these with a paper towel just so we don't get that liquid back into the potato slices. These are now all sliced and ready to go, and I'm going to dab the potato slices with a kitchen towel to remove any excess moisture. I'm also just going to cut these spirals I made earlier. Now for the spices. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and 1 teaspoon of chaat masala. The oil is now nice and hot and I'm going to start adding in the potato slices and I'm going to cook them till they are nice and golden brown. Once cooked, I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to sprinkle them with salt, and make sure you do this before the oil dries out. For this batch, I'm going to add in 1 cup of curry leaves and I'm going to add this in increments. As the oil gets hotter, the potatoes are going to cook much faster. The curry leaves, if fresh, will look glass-like when they are fried. Take them out if they start to get too brown. Once these are all cooked, just inspect the chips by hand. If there are any that didn't get quite as crisp, throw them back into the hot oil. And once these are cooled and ready, I like to store these chips in a tin for maximum freshness. And I know that you're going to look for alternatives to cook these. You can cook them in a single layer in the oven. You can also use the air fryer. It just takes a bit longer and you'll need to watch it very carefully so it doesn't burn. These chili, chaat and curry leaf chips make a great snack, and this is ready to serve. Thank you so much for joining me in Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for chili, chaat and curry leaf chips. These chips are so delicious. I deep fried them, but you can also cook them in your air fryer. If you love this recipe, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to share it with your family and friends so they can enjoy it as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and that you've rung the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care. Bye!